Vlogmas day 22. I hope you're all doing okay. So I thought I'd come on quickly this morning just to say a quick hello. I'm not going to be opening any advents this morning because Beyond the Pink Doors was a link, and I'm not opening Angela's because I've got 2 left and I want to open them tomorrow and Christmas Eve. So I'll share those with you over the next couple of days. But I thought I'd come on and just share with you my finished triple tuck smock dress by So Different Patterns, and I'm really pleased with how this has turned out. Now, I showed you a quick sort of snippet of what it looked like yesterday on the photos that I'd inserted whilst I was at my sewing social yesterday, but since then I have taken it in slightly because I've made the size 12 and it's quite a boxy style dress actually, because where you create the pleats at the front, it then creates the A-line shape of the dress. But it was still quite roomy, especially around my back area where I have the sway back. So that is an adjustment that I'm going to have to do in the future. And I think I really do need to do that on quite a lot of patterns that I make, and I've never really bitten the bullet and tried it. So it is a technique that I want to sort of have a go at next year. And I think it may be one that I just need to do when I have patterns that do pool at the base of my back. So yeah, that I'm going to set that as a resolution for myself to actually conquer that technique, because I think I'll be much happier with the fit of garments on me, because I do tend to sort of freestyle the way that I take it in to prevent that baggage at the back, but sometimes it doesn't always work and I do still have that excess there. So I have kind of done that with this dress, and what I've done is literally from the underarm seam and on each side seam, I've taken it in slightly, just where my body shape is very much a pear or an hourglass kind of shape, where I do nip in at the waist like this. So I always seem to have a lot more excess fabric around that area in dresses and things, whereas I need the volume over my hip area really. And I am smaller at the top area around my shoulders, but my bust is fairly adequate. So yeah, I've just taken it in literally like that, and just so it comes out like that over my hips. So I've got the dress on now and I'm going to show you what it looks like, and I'm much happier with the fit. I could still potentially take it in a little bit, but because this is a layering style garment, I wanted to have enough room in the garment itself to be able to wear a top underneath it without it being too snug and looking too tight then. But I think next time I will make the size 10 and just either try it with the 1.5 centimetre seam allowance, because I may have reduced in size slightly since I made the top version. And also it could be dependent on fabric type as well, because I made the top version that I did in an African wax print, which obviously has no stretch whatsoever in it or any give at all, whereas this has a very slight little bit of give in a needle cord. You know, it's still a cotton, but it does have a little bit more ease in wearing, I suppose, so it's not as stiff. But I think either the size 10, like I say, with just the standard seam allowance, or I could just use a 1 centimetre seam allowance, and that just might be enough wiggle room for me to make the size 10. So it's just going to be a case of trial and error, because I really do like the style of this pattern, and I love the fact that it's a layering piece as well. So without further ado, I'm going to stand back so I can show you what the dress looks like on me, and I've just got it on with bare legs at the moment and nothing underneath apart from my bra and pants. But if I want to layer it up, there is still enough room. I do still have the excess fabric at the back a little bit, but like I say, I don't really want to fiddle around with the fit too much. And in the future, if I still find that that is an issue, I may have to add some fisheye darts in the back or do a sway back adjustment. So anyway, this is what it looks like. So it's got raglan sleeves, which you can't really see in this fabric. It is a navy blue, but it does look quite a dark navy blue, so it does look black to me on screen. It's got the lovely tuck details across the front here, which come down to about there, and then they open out, which creates the A-line shape. So I'm just going to push my chair back, sorry, and then as you can see, this is where I've taken it in down here. So I've still got loads of room there, as you can see, and then if I turn to the side, this is where I've got a little bit of the excess. Now that is much better compared to what it was, because it really was quite a lot. So it is fitting much better in my back, but as you can see, I've still got this. And this is where I think I need to have maybe fisheye darts, you know, just to sort of bring it in a little bit. But the shape of this dress, it is a triple tuck smock dress. So I suppose it's not supposed to be form fitting, but I do like to accentuate the area where I am smaller. And I think that is better. So it comes in and then goes over my hip area, and it's at knee length. So let me see if I can, shall I stand on the chair? See if I can stand on the chair for you, excuse me. So you can see that, yeah, it's at knee length, and it goes into a nice A-line shape, and then it's just a lot more fitted here. And where the pleats are, you've got a lot of room there, you know, so I can have a nice big Christmas meal without any worries. So overall, I'm really pleased with this dress, and it was no trouble at all just to take it in. I've actually done it twice. So what I thought I'd do was take this dress off, and I'm just going to show you what I've done, so you can see where I've done my sort of grading, and I just freestyled it. I didn't sort of do any measurements at all. I think I initially took it in by 1 centimetre on either side, and then I took it in again a little bit more just to create that narrower shape down my narrowest part of my body. And I've done that right from the underarm seam because I didn't really want to take any off the actual sleeve depth, because that's absolutely fine. So yeah, I thought I'd just share it with you. I hope you like it. It's a really quick and easy pattern to sew, so quick. Because it's raglan sleeves, there's no easing in of any sleeves. It's all straight lines, and the triple tucks are really easy to do. So yeah, I'd highly recommend this pattern, and I definitely will be making it again. I do actually have some African wax print fabric that I want to make another one in. And that one I may not need to size down, but we shall see. So I actually traced off the size 12 from Liz's pattern because I couldn't find mine, but my pattern, once I do find it, is already cut out in a size 10. So at least I've got the two patterns to use, you know, dependent on fabric type. But yeah, really pleased with how this is looking. So I'm going to go and take it off, and I'll show you what I've done on the inside. Right, so I've taken the dress off, and I'm going to show you the inside so you can see what I mean with how I've taken it in. So this is how it's looking on the inside. Now, down the side seams, literally from the underarm seam, if I can show you. So the overlocking is my original 1.5 centimetre seam allowance, and then I did another one here which was about 1 centimetre away. So I went from underneath the arm and kind of carried on 1 centimetre away from that edge, and then I graded it back out to the 1.5 centimetre seam allowance, as you can see there. So I kind of just brought it in and then gone back out again over the hip area. But that wasn't enough, so as you can see, I then did a third line, and I've come down even more. So I'm guessing that's about, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of an inch, maybe 2 centimetres across, and I've come in even further and then followed it back out to how I graded in. So it's just literally a little bit more at the waist that I took in, and I've done that exactly the same on the other side. So as you can see, my original overlocking is a 1.5 centimetre seam allowance. The second line is the centimetre that I did, and I do have a blue line on there where I was like roughly guiding it with the fabric pen. And then I've done a third line, which is where I've taken it in even more and graded back out to the 1.5 centimetre seam allowance over the hip area. So that's brought it in much better like that, and I am much happier with the fit. It is still a loose fitting garment, but like I say, that is sort of the design of the pattern, I suppose, and I need to try not to make the pattern completely different to what it's aimed to be, but I do need to tweak the fit a little bit. So for the future, I'm definitely going to either do the sway back adjustment and see how that goes, or I size down to the size 10 and I try it with the 1.5 centimetre seam allowance. If that's too much, then I'll just use a centimetre seam allowance, and maybe that might be enough. I still may have to nip it in at the waist a little bit, just purely because of my personal body shape, so we will have to see. But for Christmas Day, I am happy with how this dress has turned out, and it's roomy enough to not feel snug in it after I've had lots of food, you know. So that would be really nice. It's just going to be an easy wearing dress, and I think the fabric is absolutely beautiful, and I think that's going to be really nice for Christmas Day. So right, that is going to be it for today. So I might put this video together with tomorrow, purely because I've got to crack on with my day. I need to make some more mince pies because we only have 2 left from the 2 batches that I made. The boys have eaten those for puddings and stuff, and I need to crack on with doing various bits of cleaning because we've got Simon's parents and his brother coming tomorrow for the day, and I need to do a little bit of washing as well. So, and I've got to nip out and just get last minute food bits later on once Simon finishes work. So quite a busy day, so I'm going to leave it here, and I shall catch you again soon. Take care. Bye.
Happy Vlogmas Day
23. Right, I hope you're all doing okay. So I thought I'd quickly come on today and share with you my couple of Advent openings. Harry's got his Liverpool football shirt on. I'm very sorry if you're offended by that, anybody, or if you're living in that area, then he's a supporter. So today we've got Simon's mum and dad and his brother with us here. So we've had a lovely meal and I'm wearing my Christmas Day dress already. So I'm really enjoying wearing this. And they've just gone out for a walk. So I've just stayed in to keep the boys company, and Simon's dad is downstairs just having a little snooze. So we thought we'd come up and do the Advents while we've got a moment. So today is day 23 for Beyond the Pink Door. And I can't remember what day it is for Angela, but there is only 2 left, so it's day 17 for Angela. So which one do you want to do? Do you want to do Beyond the Pink? You want to do that one? So 23. Oh, come in shot, everybody. Right, so hang on, don't open at the same time. We need to do one at a time. So we're going to do Angela's from Devon Threadtails first, which is you. Okay, so let's get yours open. Let's put the other 2 back. Ooh, what's it feel like? Have a feel.
Teddy,
no, don't be silly. Oh, I'm loving the look of this. Oh, that's lovely. It is a tape measure, and it's one of those ones, oh dear, that you pull and press it back in again. I wonder if I can just open this up. So hang fire, Harry, in the background there. Right, so that's what it looks like. Lovely heart one. That's really cute. And it's got centimetres and inches on, which is perfect because I do mix between the two. And they press the button and it comes back in.
Where's the button?
So it's in the middle, in the centre. You can't see it. It's just hidden away.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
So these 2 are not allowed to have this one, especially you, because you broke my last one, if I recall.
No, I didn't.
One of them you did. You kept pulling
James.
it. Yeah, or do you think it was James? Blame society. Right, come on then, Harry. No, we're not opening any more out of there. That's my last day for tomorrow. Only got 2 left. Okay, go on then, Harry. So this is from Beyond the Pink Door for day 23. See, Harry doesn't mess about. Oh, lovely.
Sewing labels.
Sewing labels. And who's it from?
Little Rosy Cheeks.
Yeah, so there we are. Let's have a look at them. So does it see? Let's I think it says the cat's cat's whiskers or something. Let's have a look what they say. So one of them says, oh no, the bee's knees, like this. Should we have a look, see if there's different ones or if they're all the same? I'm sure I saw the cat's whiskers. Oh, I did see the cat's whiskers. Yeah, so there's the cat's whiskers.
Oh, it's just
the
2
bee's
different
knees.
ones.
Oh, so the 2, okay, so the bee's knees and the cat's whiskers.
The bee's knees.
Oh, they're nice, aren't they? I really like those. Thank you so much, Andrea. That's super. Oh,
look at the back, it's so nice.
Colourful, yeah. That's all the threads you see that does for the embroidery on the front. Pop them back in the little pouch then, because I'll put them in my tin.
Thomas is just looking.
Okay, so come here because we're going to say goodbye because we're only coming on quick. Right, so we're going to love you and leave you here. It's literally just a flying visit, just to open the Advents and say hello.
Quick.
And that I should hopefully come on for the last time tomorrow. Just to share with you my Advents tomorrow and to wish you all a Merry Christmas, basically. So I will see you then. Take care. Bye. You saying bye?